Harmony. Today we are on day 4 of our holiday Vlogmas. So we are doing 25 days of Chinese medicine. Today I am giving you 3 tips for avoiding holiday stress. So my first tip is to do less. Now, this is by far the most important suggestions of all the ones I can give, and also the least followed. We know in Chinese medicine that during winter, being busy, doing too many activities, being up too late, these types of things drain our energy 10 times as much as if we did these same activities in the summer. So really focusing in and limiting or minimizing your energy expenditure during this time. Maybe it's just figuring out how you can make less trips or stops after work. Can you rearrange your schedule during the week to get to bed earlier? Or even say no to an holiday activity or get together that you didn't really want to go to, or that is just too much. You're not obligated to do everything this holiday season, especially if it is at the cost of your well-being. Winter is the season of death and resting, reflecting, reserving our energy, hopefully rejuvenating ourselves so we are ready and prepared when spring comes to take on a fresh new year that will bring more opportunity and activity. So my second recommendation is to get acupuncture. Since me simply just telling you to sit and rest more and get more sleep isn't compelling enough reason for many of you, then you should go see an acupuncturist. At least then they can pin you down for an hour and make you rest. But in all seriousness, acupuncture has so many benefits, which I have described in my acupuncture videos. I have several, one of which I've gone into my experience with acupuncture after getting it for many years. I will go ahead and link those down in the description. So my third bit of advice is to support your system with herbs. Now, I've talked a lot about supporting the kidney energy during the winter season and tonifying. If you haven't checked out my winter videos, make sure you see those to see how you can support the kidneys during the winter. So while yes, it's all about the kidneys during the winter season, but it's actually the liver that takes the brunt of the emotions of stress and feeling resentful. So along with gently supporting the kidneys during the winter season, if you feel like you're probably going to be under a little bit of stress, then you might want to also support the liver system as well. You can do this by incorporating green or sour foods. There's also a Chinese herbal combo that I will link down in the description as well. And make sure, with all herbs and any food or regimen, anything, that you check with your own healthcare provider. There's also a Chinese herbal combo that I will link down in the description box, and what that does is to help strengthen the body when you're feeling run down, stressed, overly emotional, or even maybe just stuffing down and not expressing some of those emotions during this time. So these are my top 3 tips for avoiding and managing holiday stress during this time. Really in life we realize that these things aren't complicated. When we overcomplicate things or make excuses or ignore ourselves or warning signs, then it leads to trouble. Sometimes the most simple ideas, along with consistency of executing them, makes the largest difference in our lives and consequently our well-being. Making this mind shift from non-stop, constant productivity year-round to a more cyclical ebbing and flowing of energy is really what shows us in Chinese medicine to be fruitful in the longer term. I hope you guys found today's episode helpful. Make sure you let me know below in the comments how you are dealing with your holiday stress this year. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.